Hello everyone. So today we are going to see how can we set class path to access MySQL driver. So first step is go to the munrepository.com and type there MySQL connector J jar file. So first of all we have to download this MySQL connector J jar file. So this is a munrepository.com. Here I have typed a MySQL connector J. Then click on search. Then here we can see MySQL connector J. Let's click here. After clicking here we can see the maximum usages are this is the maximum usage, so we will download this 8.0.22. After clicking here you can see this is the jar file, so click on this jar file. So this jar file will be downloaded here we can see I have already downloaded this jar file. So first step is you have to download this jar file. So you can download from here. So I will give the link of this jar file in the description. From that link you will directly come here and you can click on jar and it will download. So first step is done. Next one is now you have to set a class path of that jar file. Now what we can do is go to the files. This is files, then this PC, right click on this PC and click on properties. This is the properties. So after this on properties you can see in properties this is advanced system settings. Click on advanced system settings. Click on advanced system settings. After clicking you will see here system properties. Then here click on environment variable. After this you can see here environment variables. In this we can see system variables. Here we can see class path. So I have already here class path. If you don't have this variable called class path, what you can do is click on new and variable name. Here you can see CLASSPATH. This will the variable name. If and only if you don't have class path, then you have to create a new system variable. If and only if you don't have this variable name called class path. So this is the name. Then what will the variable value? Variable value will be the location of the MySQL connector J jar file. So here we can see I have downloaded that MySQL connector jar file in the E drive. So I will give this location E drive MySQL. This is my location. Location is very important. If you give wrong information, then that will give us error. This is my location. So this is the location. It is very important. That is where you downloaded and store this jar file. Wherever your jar file is placed, that location we have to give. So this is my location. I will copy this. Then in the system, in the variable value we can give this is the location. This location we have to give and variable name called class path. If you don't have class path, then you can create. So I will cancel because I have already class path. So I will edit this class path, right click, then edit. So I will create on new, click on new. I will paste here a MySQL jar file location. I will move upward. Yep, this is at very first. This is ignore this below jar file because that are for Oracle and this is for the Tomcat. So in this video we are going only with the MySQL. I have already made a video on how can we set class path to access the Oracle driver. You can see I will give the link of the video in description, but in this video we are dealing with MySQL. So this is I have set the class path, then click on OK. After that click on OK. After that click on OK. So you have successfully set the class path of MySQL driver. So to see we have correctly setted the class path for MySQL driver, I will run this program. This is the JDBC program. In this JDBC program, first step is I have created here connection object. Then this is URL. This is a username of MySQL. This is password, and this is JDBC colon MySQL. This is common, but this is a schema name. So I have created here in a MySQL. Here I have created a schema called new. In this schema I have a table called login. In this login we can see this is my data, username John and password is John, username Sam and password is Sam. So I have created a table in MySQL which have a schema called new. You can give your schema name here. Then next one is I have created here a statement object. Then this is my query, select star from login. This is a table name called login. Then result set, I will store the data of this login table in the result set, and one by one I will fetch the data system.out.println, rs.getString and rs.getString2. So this is the program I have written. So if we have correctly set the class path for MySQL driver, this program will give us a table data. What is table data? John and John and Sam and Sam. So let me go to the command prompt. This is my command prompt. So let me run the code javac mysql con.java. This is a class name. Then run this program by java mysql con. Let's execute this. Let us see. So here we can see this is a data which is present in MySQL, John John Sam Sam. So by using this JDBC program we are able to make a connection with MySQL. That means we have set the correct class path to access the MySQL driver. So in this way we can set the class path to access MySQL driver. So if you want this code, I will give the link of the code in the description. You can also try this code and see what will be your output. If you get the correct output, that means you have successfully set the class path for MySQL driver. If you didn't get this out means table data output, that means you made some mistake. In that case you can go to the start of the video, and from starting you can again watch this video.